Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Christina. Welcome to the Warriors of Love and Light channel. And long time no see, right? Long time no speak, all the things. I'm here to deliver a love message, and it's not in regards, well, it's in regards to you and how you love and how you accept love and how you receive love and what that looks like to you. And spirit, or I heard dimensions, okay? The different dimensions of love, okay? I do get very deep, okay? I do get like, I named this channel Words of Love and Light because this is a very, like the energies that I tap into are like very high frequency, very like, just high frequency energies. So for star seeds, light workers, empaths, healers, if you consider yourself any of those things, or you have been told that, or you know that's who you are, then those are the energies that I channel for, because I feel like they are the only ones who will understand what I'm talking about. So the different levels of love, the different, like the spectrums of love, the colors of love and what they look like, right? Okay. Right, like red and pink, white, black, right? Just, there's the colors mean things, okay? But earlier, the message that I got was in regards to not settling, right? The past energy has been coming back because it's this nostalgic energy of what was and what you lost and things like that. And it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic love, but like your relationships with family, friends, things like that. People who you loved may have walked away, or you may have ended these relationships with these people because they were karmic in nature, right? They were meant to teach you lessons. They were meant to show you who you were. They're meant to, it's like explain, right? I heard explain, okay? Or maybe I need to explain. Oh, okay. Like, they're meant to teach you lessons, to show you what you were missing, right? So let's say that you had quote unquote friends who would say things underhandedly, like, right? So like there's a situation in your life that was really, really, really difficult. So for example, I'm gonna give you an example, right? I had someone who I considered a best friend, and I told her something about a relationship that I had, was years ago, and she laughed and she was like, well, if you like it, I love it, right? And it's because I kept dealing with this person. It was my son's father, and it's because I kept dealing with this person. So it's not like she could give me any like wise advice, right? It was more like, if you see that someone hasn't learned lessons in their own life when it comes to love, then they can't possibly help you with your relationship, because they would potentially fall into the same trap. Maybe not the same thing, but some kind of karmic lesson. So if you see that you have karmic relationships, that's because they are also a karmic person for you. Not to say that they're bad, but we all have to learn lessons, right? And so some of us are caught up in karmic cycles. And so when you're caught up in a karmic cycle, you're bound to meet up with karmic people who are also in karmic cycles. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? Hopefully I explained that in a way that you understand. So this is what Spirit is trying to move you out of, because that could be your comfort zone, because you may have been in a karmic cycle for a very long time, decades even, right? And you don't know anything outside of that world, outside of that loop. It's a loop, right? So you don't know anything outside of the karma, right? Of the lessons, of the ups and downs, of the faded energy. Like, it's just something that keeps perspiring. I don't know why. Okay, the letter P. Okay, and I heard Q. Okay, anyway, shit. So yeah, quiet, right? Quiet, like listening, understanding, listening to yourself, right? Quieting your mind, quieting the body in a way, like not quieting. If you know what I'm trying to say, it's like loosen up, right? Loosen up. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, because when you can loosen up, because karmic energy can be really tight, it can be really resistant, it can cause tension, things like that, because it's not, it's tight, it's Saturn, right? So it's restricted, it's restriction, okay? And it builds pressure, and it's creating you, which is the diamond and the rough. The rough is the karma, okay? So you're being chipped away at when it comes to relationships, to teach you how to be yourself. So karmic energies will challenge you to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, to be something that you're not really comfortable with being, but that's who you are deep down, okay? And so this is what they're talking about as in love, like loving yourself, to where you won't allow things, you'll have boundaries, right? Your boundaries will be in place to where you won't allow yourself to be disrespected. Certain triggers don't bother you anymore because you don't allow certain energies or people to get to you like how they used to. That's how you know you've healed. When you can kind of just look at it and laugh, or whatever the case may be. And it doesn't affect you anymore. It doesn't bother you, right? So this is where spirit is leading us right now, because the new energy that you're stepping into, and this could be already happening, right? A lot of us are in a caterpillar phase, right? We've gone through many transformations, but there's like this one thing, last step, right? You're almost there. I'm getting perseverance, like you're almost there. You're almost at your mark. And it's this last thing that you have to overcome, this last challenge, that this could be the most scariest one. Save the best for last, right? So this could be the most scariest one, and this could be you fully stepping into and embracing your power, because it's already there, it's already inside of you. Now you just have to just not ignore it any longer. Don't ignore yourself, right? And this is where the balance come in at. So there could be some tension, some push and pull energy, Saturn energy again, because this is something that you are learning how to be comfortable with, this new you, which is already you. It's not new, but it's new for you, but it's already something that's been inside of you, but you may have buried this energy. And this is leadership energy, where you take charge, where you're speaking up, where you're saying things that other people are thinking. You know, some of you are like that, right? Where you say what other people are thinking, but they may not say it, where you're being very direct with people, where you're not biting your tongue. You're just very direct. You're not sugarcoating things. You're saying exactly how you feel. You're speaking exactly how you feel from the heart, right? And it's not rude or nothing like that, but it's like coming from like a very authoritative place. And it may intimidate people, because it's not something that, you know, people, they kind of speak like, instead of people asking for things, they be like, hey, do you mind doing this for me? Or there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it's like the situation, right? It's just like, you know, asking for things. Okay, for example, right? I'm gonna give you an example again. My sister, for example, she'd be like, if you want, can you give me a bag of ice? And I'm like, do you want me to get you a bag of ice? You know what I'm saying? Instead of her saying, can you give me a bag of ice? She'll ask me, do I mind? Right? So she speaks in a passive way. And I did the same thing. And so I learned, people will show you who you are, or who you were, or who you've been, right? So now she doesn't do that anymore, because now I'll be like, do you want me to? So yesterday, she asked me to help her put this box together. She'd be like, do you want to help me do this, right? And I was looking at her, and then I was getting ready to say no. And so she said, never mind. She said, can you help me? Right? So then I can just say yes or no, right? And I helped her, of course. I helped her. I wasn't going to say no to her, because it wasn't that big of a deal. But when you ask me, do I mind? I'm like, fuck yeah, I don't feel like doing that shit. You know? It's like, yeah, I mind. You know? It's like, I don't want to do it. But if you be like, can you help me? It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. So hopefully that makes sense, right? Yeah, Spirit definitely wanted me to like give examples from my life so it can make more sense, right? And, you know, or I'll reference movies if I don't have like my own example, which a lot of times I do this. Sometimes I don't be want to say my own example, because, you know, I'm not ready for that. All right. So anyway, the 8 of Wands, movement, communication, lots of movement. Okay, lots of communication, energy. I heard energy. All right. So lots of energy is coming towards you. Energy that you may have I heard dissipated. That may have kind of like, because it's like use it or lose it, right? Use it or lose it. And this energy is coming towards you. Okay, so it's like you're going towards it. It's like battles to be won. It's like the strength, right? It's like strength to endure certain challenges. This to me is like something that is a rewarding challenge. It's like something that the energies that are coming towards you are battles to be won, right? And you have the Fool card here, all right, on the bottom. So I'm getting that this energy that's coming towards you is very victorious. So you're going to overcome these things. So it's almost like these tests, right? It's almost like these tests that you're ready for. It's like, and it's easy. It's just like you just know exactly. It's like this. It's like very quick moving energy. It's like you're gonna know exactly what to do, what to say, and things like that. Okay. The Justice card is here too. So this is alignment. I heard alignment and balance, and this is like something that you deserve. It's like this is you coming back to yourself, right? Coming back to you. You coming back to you. So your energy is moving toward you. And that's what I was talking about. It's kind of like the energy of like, you know, when you lose yourself and you kind of like, how do I want to say this? It's like you're missing parts of you, right? And then so when these parts leave, or when they're dormant, now you're just left with a part of yourself, right? And the part of you that was dormant is your strength, is your courage, is your confidence, is your beauty, is your love, is the things that you're lacking currently in that space that is missing in the darkness, right? In the void. So when it comes back in, it feels a little bit like, whoa, like what is this energy? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is this? It's like, it feels funny. It may even feel scary because it's new energy. It's empowering. It empowers you. Confidence is a feeling. It's an energy. Okay, love is an energy. It all starts with energy. It's all spiritual first, and then it's the physical that comes, right? Like the Star card, there's a spiritual and the physical. Okay, asking you shall receive. So if you ask for certain things, then you have to, and you receive it in the physical way too. So you receive it spiritually, and then you receive it physically. Your body takes this energy on, and then you have to feel it, and then you have to integrate it. So confidence is integration, right? It's in how you walk, how you talk, how you look, all the things, and then you have to embody this energy. So all this energy, you're embodying it. And the Fool is here because this is something that's a new energy. So you just kind of just like, I'm ready for whatever you bring me. I'm ready for whatever you give me. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. That's what this Eight of Wands is saying to me right now. Okay. The World card. Okay. So the World card is here. So it's like an ending and a beginning. So wait, a beginning and an ending. But it's like, it's almost like the challenges or whatever this energy is, you embrace it. You see how they're both looking in the same direction, like at each other? Okay? It's like, wait. This is about your focus. Like, I'm getting focus on the end goal. And so you're just ready to, like, I'm getting like attack. I don't know why I'm getting attacked, but that's what I'm getting, like this attack mode. But in a positive way. It's like you're just ready for it. But don't rush the journey because, you know, there's steps. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that this is what you was waiting for, was this energy, was this confidence, was this confidence, this energy, this light, this movement. Like the movement is like something that you're waiting for. Okay? And it has a lot to do with speaking, your intelligence, believing in yourself. Really. Just believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's everything. When you believe in yourself, then no one can tell you anything. You know? We just keep moving forward in the direction that you see your life going in. And not allowing anyone else on your journey to affect you or to stop you. Because I'm getting that's this Eight of Wands too. In the reverse way, in a different spectrum, people are coming towards you to stop you, to slow you down. It's like, hell no. Because, listen, the devil comes in different ways, in mysterious ways, man. And people will come to slow you down because they're scared for you. like they're like fearful of how you're doing, of what you're doing, and it depends. So take it how it resonates, right? Because sometimes you do need to slow your ass down, and then other times it's like you need to keep moving forward, because it's pushing you out of the cycle. The world card is Saturn, right? So it's pushing you out of this energy, but then as you're pushing out of it, pulling, there's a push and pull energy, right? People are trying to pull you back to keep you from leaving. They don't want you to leave for whatever reason. I don't know why. Right? Well, yeah, because you're light. It's like the sunflower here. I'm looking at the sunflower. It's like you bring joy and happiness and light. So when your energy is gone, people notice your energy. They notice when you're gone, like your energy. They may not even really realize it at first, but like when you're gone, it's like people don't know what they got until it's gone. So when your energy, your light is gone, the sun is gone, then gray skies, gloomy days, sadness, you know what I'm saying, kind of like stagnant, stuck energy, because you help people to keep moving forward. It's like you're a motivating person. You inspire people. You help people to believe in themselves. So when you're gone, people notice your absence. But you may not even notice this for yourself. And that's what they're saying, that you're settling, like for something, like in love, like it's like in partnerships, like people come back and it's like you may lack this for yourself. It's like you may lack, it's like you're an inspiration, right? And you may not even have that for you. You may not have people who inspire you really, or who build you up, or who pump you up how you do. You will, but you have to get out of this cycle, because it's like it's funneling, like I'm getting like a funnel, like it's surrounding you, this karmic energy. It could be family, it could be relationships, like it could be even like cords, you know what I'm saying, like people, like people who you still talk to from your past, who you still constantly keep giving energy to, you know what I'm saying. It's like they call you with drama, or they call you with their problems and shit like that, you know. So it's like we all have to learn how to help ourselves eventually. It's like there comes a time when we have to learn how to help ourselves, and we can't just rely on other people, or they cannot just, or they should not just rely on us, because they have to learn for themselves too, just like how you did, or how you do. When you go from the fool to the world, you have already learned a lot of lessons. You've already been there, done that already. You know what I'm saying? The fool goes through some shit to get to the world. Like to get to this closure, you got to go through some things. You go through the mud. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to go through the mud, the tar, the sleet, the hell, the snow, the sun, all the things. You go through all the seasons. And sometimes alone. And I'm getting that you have. You just, these crows are alone. So you've done this alone. Because there's plenty of cars in here where there's crows not by themselves, right? But this one, these ones, yeah, you did this on your own for the most part, and it cost you a lot of loss. You lost a lot in the process, you know. But that was a lesson, you know. That's something that you had to go through. Those karmic lessons ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? They teach you some shit, but they teach you what not to do. It's like, so now your ass know what to do and what not to do. Now you know what to do and not to do. Still, again, right? Don't be stuck on, you know what I mean, on the past. Learn from your mistakes and keep it moving. Because this is what it is. Like, this is why the Justice card is here. Spirit's like, you already know what to do already. You're not lost. You may be saying that you're thinking that you are, because you're by yourself, but that is the point. This isolation, or this alone time, is what you need for right now. Because let me tell you, when you see you're not alone, you're going to be surrounded by people. That's what I'm getting. You're going to be surrounded by people. Whoa. Okay? Hold up. Okay. You're going to be surrounded by people into where you ain't even want to, it's like, you're going to miss where you're going to miss being you're like, damn, I ain't got no time for myself. Okay, hold on. The Sun card. Give me a minute so I can like see what this is about. This is what I was talking about. this is just confirming what I was saying. That's what it looked like. Also, too, they're saying that you are fighting other. That's what, yeah. So like, you know how people come and get. There's nothing wrong with people asking you for advice, but not. It's like you're fighting their battles for them, right? It's like you're doing their work. You're solving their problems. Spirit's like, don't do that, because a lot of them put themselves in that position. They put themselves in that position themselves, and so they know what they did wrong was wrong. These people ain't no dumb. It's like they not stupid. They already been shown. They've been shown already. They know, but we can be in denial and shit like that, right? We can be in denial. Things like that. Spirit was like, or things. Sorry. Just being me. There's different levels to communication. That's what they're saying. They're talking to me right now. There's different levels of communicating to where you don't have to cuss, right? This is how you learn. You're learning how to communicate in a different way. Yes, ma'am and sir. All right. So, you know, I really hear God talking to me, or my spirit guides, the universe source talking to me when I'm doing this. Like, this is when I really like get tapped in to them. These are all the lessons right here that you have to learn to get to this right here too. So what I was saying, right? It's like you bring the vibe through, but then it be hidden. You see this right here, how the sun is hidden? Because it's just like fighting. It's like, it's, this Nine of Wands is, I was getting ready to say Nine of Swords. It's like you dimming your light on the account of other people. You were dimming your light due to like whatever was coming towards you. Okay, so this is the Nine of Wands, right? There's 8 here, 1 here. You have the 8 of Wands here. And you see how they're coming towards you? It's like there was like this fear here, resistance to like standing up for yourself. And when it comes to like family, relationships, love, and things like that. Okay? And I'm getting that it's something that you had to learn how to do, because you are fighting these battles by yourself. The 9, right? 9 deals with the hermit energy, which is a solitude energy, right? And so you had to like learn. You see how this crow is on this top, on this ledge by himself with this. It's like waiting. It's like you may have just been waiting for the ball to drop, waiting for shit to come, waiting for just like kind of just like not hiding, but like kind of like waiting for it, the shit, like the drama. It's like Spirit doesn't want you to be in that energy. It's like some kind of PTSD or something like that. Like you just be kind of like looking over your shoulder, waiting for some shit to pop off. You know, like this is kind of like what I'm getting right now. Spirit is like wanting, and that's the challenges. The Spirit is like, that's that push and pull energy. It was like this. Closing, a lot of things were closing in on you because you have 7, 8, 9 of Wands. So this is like a lot of energy, fire, okay, with the sun. So this is what Spirit is wanting you to come out of, and they're saying come from a place of love first. Like come from love, come from a place of understanding, come from a place of compassion. Don't overreact. Don't look at the situation as, you have to go deeper into things. They're wanting you, because you're dealing with a lot of people who have their own trauma. Okay. And again, it's not your problem. I don't like, and this is just me, and this is my journey, you know, and it may change later, but I don't like when people don't deal with their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't even know that they got shit to deal with. Okay? And you may be the one to fucking tell them. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. All right? You may be the one to tell them. But there's a way you got to tell them. And a time you got to tell them. A time and a place for everything, right? So I don't like when people project on me. But I know I have done that before. Unknowingly. Because if we don't know, when no one tells us, then we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting that you are someone who brings the vibe through. You are the one who brings the light through. So you're like, the light is the truth. Because you are the truth. Or you're supposed to be the truth anyway. Okay? There could be some fear there with you just expressing yourself and keeping quiet, like dimming your light. Right? But when you get comfortable with that, and when you learn how to embody yourself to where you don't even think about that anymore, because when you speak, people listen. When you speak and when you shine, people notice it, and they're like, that's the truth, because you resonate with their spirit. You speak to their soul, the sun card. You speak to their heart. It's a different story. But when it comes from ego, people are going to feel triggered. They're going to feel disrespected, things like that. And that's where the tension comes in at. And so you want to be mindful, and this has to do with your energy. Make sure that your energy is right. So do what you feel guided to do in the moment. Say what you feel guided to do because your intuition is on point. Okay? The sun brings an illumination. Period. It shines a light on things. So ain't nothing hidden from you. Even if you see that it's like a little confusing, you still know. You're still being guided. The sun is shining a light on you on your journey. Doesn't matter if it's starting right now or if it's ending, it doesn't matter. The sun is always shining on you. Period. Okay? The sun, the energy of the sun, the God, the energy of the universe loves you. You have a lot of support here with this 10 of Cups. You are not alone. You're not alone in the physical. You got support in the physical, and you got support in the spiritual. You have help on both spectrums. You just have to accept the help. Even if it may not come from a place where you want it to come from, because there could be some stuff. Doesn't matter. Let that shit go. All right? For sure. Okay. We're going to go to, where are we going? This one? I'm getting two. Two of Cups. There's an Emperor. I felt that energy there because it just is. The Emperor and the Empress. Hello. But they didn't come out yet. Okay, the Emperor did. Emperor came out. And the Empress is here, but she didn't come out. I said two. So the Emperor card came out first. All right, leading energy. The Aries energy, right? Aries. The Pentacles, the 10 of Cups are 10 of, what the hell? 10 of Wands is on the bottom. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me, God. God already know my heart. It is what it is. Okay. Everything starts with you. Okay? You are in charge of your direction. You are in charge of your life. You are in charge of how conversations go. The Emperor energy is in charge. Period. You decide how things are going to go. And it comes from the like this man, like I'm getting like a manifestation energy, right? Like, so, all right, God, help me with this, because this is a little, okay, hold on. When your energy is right, when your heart is in the right place, it extends out to others around you, okay? Like how the sun shines, and it has a big area that it covers, so does your heart. And it depends on how big or how far you want it to reach. And that depends on your vibration, on your frequency. I'm trying to bring this down to where it makes sense, to where it can apply in the physical, right? But you have to trust, okay? So this is a new beginning, because the Aries energy is new energy, right? It's the first energy. So you are leading this chart. You are leading your life. Your life is in your hands with the support of the divine. You decide how you want it to go and what direction you want it to go in. Coming from a place of higher, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how do you want it to go? Because the Aries energy or the Emperor energy, that is someone who is the foundation. Right? You are creating the foundation. The Emperor has built a legacy for himself. It's already here implanted inside of you. It's already in your heart. Now you just gotta just bring it to light. Put it out there. Or whatever the case may be, right? I don't know where you are in your life right now. Okay, but there could be like some tension, there some doubting, some like wanting to give up. But they're saying keep pushing forward. Don't give up. That's why the 9 of Wands is here, because the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Someone who's been fighting many battles. Is like, I'm fuck it, I'm ready to be done. But Spirit's like, hell no, you're not done yet. The Seven of Wands, it's coming. It's not over, right? That's for some of you, because some of you, it already happened already. It's like you see how you moving forward is bringing your blessings in, success with the world, right? The completion is like, dang, you did that. That's where the manifestation come in at. That's why the Fool in the world is like, you have mastered something. You mastered not giving up. It's like you are someone who does not give up. You are someone that is a blessing, because some people do. You don't give up. So you done been through some stuff. Whereas people would have killed themselves. People who resort to violence and drugs and alcohol. You ain't did that. Even if you wanted to. Even if you have fell a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like at times you quit, but then you got right back to it again. Spirit acknowledges that. Spirit honors that. Spirit is like, okay, you're serious about this. It's just, you know, you get scared, you get doubtful, you get worried, you get anxious, you get angry. I feel like whatever this was is something that you were taught, right? You were shown this, but you also learn for yourself too how to fight for what you want and what you deserve. But there's things that like things that are generational that it's like that's where the karmic cycle closes out at too. It's like the karmic energy comes from a generational energy. So you have to close out that cycle through experiencing it yourself, unfortunately. We all do. And then you break the cycle. When you experience it and you learn from it and you move on from it. When you don't keep repeating it over and over again. Or you stop it. Even if you do keep repeating it over and over again. Okay? Alright. Spirit's like, let's close this out. So let's get okay. Guidance card. Planetary cycles. Look at that. Closing cycles, completion, moving forward. Okay? And then you got spinning the wheel. Frequency upgrade, new plan, adventure, spiritual advancement. The dove. Alright? So things, the doors are open. You have new, so again, right? So it's what I was saying in the beginning. They're closing out this cycle to bring you into a new cycle, which is completely unfamiliar to you. It's new territory. It's like flying, or it's like traveling, going to like a new country or something like that. You don't know anything about it, but just know that it's right. It's gonna feel good to you. It's like your intuition, your faith, your trust, your faith will be there. Because really, you ain't got no choice. I mean, you do have a choice, but it's just like, I have to do this. It's like, it's almost like that. It's like, I have to do this, right? I have to do this. I have to learn, I have to listen. You know? Because when you don't do it, you make mistakes. You get scared. You become, and then you jump ship too soon, and now you're drowning. And then you have to start back all over again, way further from where you were, from where you started. So yeah, this is This is a energy upgrade, okay? Frequency upgrade. So you'll see it in your life, things happening, things how it could be more money, it could be changes in your environment, it could be more money, or it could be more opportunities to make money. It could be the people who you meet are different from the people who you used to. This could be with relationships. People are just gonna be drawn to you. Okay, because your energy is different, and there's a resonance there. The connections, your connections, because you're expanding out your aura, like your vibe is higher, so you're expanding. Expansion, yeah, with the World card, or with the, what do you call it? The Wheel of Fortune, right? So you're expanding, meaning that your energy is expanding. It's opening up. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands is here. Look at this, and the Ace of Wands. So this is a whole new energy that you're in. A whole new frequency, right? So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. You're closing out this cycle, not giving up. You learn there's some things that on your journey that you was carrying, right? And some of them you still may be carrying, but it's yours to carry. It's like your burden to bear, right? But you're not making it a burden to where it's keeping you bogged down. It's like the lessons that you learn, and it's not keeping you bogged down. Is what I'm getting, right? It's not as heavy as it was. It's like there's a level of understanding and peace that comes with it, of this, whatever this was. And then you have this new energy coming in. All right? This new light, this new spark, creation, creativity, it's a new energy frequency upgrade, right? Where you are learning how to trust and let go, and your perspective is different. You're coming from a different perspective. Your frequency is raising. So now you can look at things from like in a positive direction, true north, right? Where's this taking you now? Looking at it from a positive way, like how can I it's like your vision. It's like a visual. It's like the vision. Your vision, right, is coming more clear. You're trusting in your vision. You're trusting in your dream. You're trusting in the direction. You're trusting in where you're being guided, right? Because what's better, right? To look at things from a negative perspective or look at it from a positive perspective. It's the shift, right? You can look at it either way, and either way is going to be true. You know what I'm saying? So why not do your best to believe in it? Even if you see it's not happening right away. Believe me when I tell you that it is. It's going to happen. The Fool and the World card, and this is what Spirit is saying. I mean, they've been saying this. Everything is inside of it already. Everything from the Fool to the World, you have already received it already, and it's coming towards you. It's coming towards you quick, and it's coming from different directions. So when you have the Fool and the World card, everything is inside of that. So you have the Magician, you have the High Priestess, you have the Emperor that already came out already, you have the Sun that already came out already. Like these energies right here is blessing you. That's the energy right there that you need to make things happen. The Sun and the Emperor, that's all you need to make it happen, right? You are believing already. The Emperor is the one who takes charge, who's in control of their own life, and you making it happen for yourself. And everything, the Star card, right, is in it. That's wish fulfillment, but that's also healing. There's lots of support coming for you. Never mind the cards, right? It's the energy that's coming towards you that you need. Whatever you need will be provided for you. Ask and it shall be given. Ask and you shall receive. Physically. But you got to believe it, and then you got to trust it, and then you have to be able to embrace it when it comes towards you, because it's not always going to be easy. Whatever comes towards you. It's whatever you need to get you further on your journey. Even if it's something that is uncomfortable for you. It's going to happen because you need it. All right. Cool. 3132. All righty then. Amen. All right. So this one says, look at that Africa right there. Boom. Okay, so Planetary Cycle says the beauty of a biosphere such as planet Earth is that once all elements are locked in equilibrium and natural processes begin to kick in, where environments naturally creates life forms comes to birth, and planetary cycles set into motion. Planetary cycles are a big part of Earth's reality, with Mother Earth engaging in large cycles that open different epochs, dominant species, new terrains, and then shorter cycles such as the 4 seasons that facilitates for all life to prosper. The foundation of all these cyclical processes are found in the aspects of death and rebirth. Through constant death and rebirth, your planet continues her journey to growth, releasing what no longer serves her, and utilizes the old to birth forth the new. This process is not really death, so to speak, but a recycling mechanism which allows for rain to pour down on your planet, enters into the rivers and streams, nourishes all life forms, and then evaporates back up to the cloud level to once again rain down on the populace. Just how everything on Earth goes through a regeneration death cycle, so too is a cycle of your life seeking to be completed, so a rebirth may take place. You will find that by letting aspects of your life that no longer serve you fade away, your gardens of tomorrow will grow again. I'm seeing like a little leaf sprout out of the soil. So it's already happening already. You gotta nurture it. Trust the process. Begin by turning into your self-awareness to sense what cycles you are currently completing and beginning, or beginning and ending. Find where you are currently and then dedicate to a process of consciously releasing old chapters that seek to close. Whether this involves a new, old occupation, relationship, certain type of thought patterns, sense the cycle in your life and feel where you are. Sense the cycle in your life and feel where you are. The beauty of letting go of outdated cycles is that it frees your energy body to shift its resources towards regeneration. An alternative meaning of this card could indicate that a past friendship, relationship, or lover is influencing your consciousness, and this may be a good time to look into old relationships to find the wisdom from that experience. An additional meaning can include that past relationships may sprout back into your field for you to be open for all is in continual cycles. Closing of cycles. Releasing dead weight. This is the additional meanings. Closing of cycles, releasing dead weight, time of completion, closing chapters, having gratitude for the past. Amen to that, yes. Moving forward with love and compassion, renewing relationships. Which I do see that here. Something coming into fruition, renewal, something. This could be like family, people who you have lost touch with, like old friendships and things like that. And they're also saying too, not all karmic relationships are negative. Not all karmic relationships are bad, I should say. They may start out as that because both of you are in a karmic cycle. But if you both release the karmic energy, then it shifts with both of you coming together, right? This could be like that twin flame energy, right? If you're both in a karmic cycle, then one person leaves and the other one could be still in it, right? And this karmic cycle comes from you. This energy, heavy energy, comes from not embracing your truth, not embracing who you truly are. So then you stay in a karmic cycle, especially if you were born in a karmic cycle. Okay, that's not for everybody. Okay, just take it how it resonates, right? All right, so spinning the wheel. Where we at? Boom. It says the Lyran family sends you this card as a special activation. Ooh. Let us begin. You have arrived here as the byproduct of a thought created from your blood ancestors through the dance of communion to bring forth generations after generation for you to arrive at this sacred moment where you find yourself. Pause and let that truly sink in. Through this deep ancestral journey, your physical vehicle was birthed into reality and started as a mere cell to grow limb by limb into the living expression of source that we witness today. From this backdrop, you can observe that every aspect of your existence has been constantly in a state of evolutionary growth via the source field of divine love. This growth of source is not just limited to physicality, but also to the growth of one's soul knowledge and the planetary collective, raising their consciousness as you shift from the 3D ray understanding to a fifth dimensional communion. The fifth dimension communion is knowing you are one with the infinite frequency and everything outside is indeed a reflection of yourself. We refer to this as the field of unification, where illusionary barriers of separation shatter and one returns to the larger home. This card arises because you have reached such a state of evolution that your wheel of life is now in full spin, moving on its own fruition due to all your spiritual dedication over the years. Amen. Right? When we begin the journey of our wheel, it often requires a push for momentum to be established, but once this momentum has occurred, it can actually be detrimental if one were to keep pushing their wheel. Through this When we begin the journey of our will, it often requires a push for momentum to be established. But once this momentum has occurred, it can actually be detrimental if one were to keep pushing the wheel. Right. So when you keep pushing the wheel, it's like when you roll, it's moving, and then you get caught up in the loop. Right. Through this metaphor, we are guiding you towards a new day of operation where your life doesn't always have to be about manual effort, but rather allowing for a higher force of source to guide your life with minimal effort. Trusting the process. Beloved starseed, it is time to open up into this greater intelligence and allow for it to merge with your individual self in order to guide you towards daily inspiration. Look at this. Your will is in full momentum, and now is the time to allow all your past dedication to take you on a magical ride through the galaxy. The universe wants to take you far and wide, but this requires for you to step back from any seat of control and simply allow for the higher soul to take its reins. Woo! This card proclaims a time of great momentum carried by the natural flow of the universe towards all destinations your soul seeks to go. Now is opportune time to simply let go, drop any overthinking, and allow the magic to take you on an adventurous journey via your highest life path. All right, past momentum guides you into free energy. Additional meanings: new routine, new plan, friendships, adventure, spiritual advancement, travel, joy, manifestations, romance, financial gain, opportunity, and frequency updates. Okay, let's go. I love that message for the collective. Amen. Let's go. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. All right. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spiritual team. Bring the vibe through. Bring the vibe through. All right. And thank you for you joining in and tuning in. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your conscious effort to continue to be you. All right. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed. And y'all take care of yourselves. All right, y'all. Peace.